And ooh, there's something about the way your sun shines on my face. It's a love so true, I can never get enough of you. This feeling can't be wrong. I'm about to get my worship on. Take me away. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful.
Hi everyone, I'm Eric,
I'm Tali.
and we would like to welcome you to the treasure hunting night at Global Revival Church.
And then we belong to this church, G.R.C. And sorry we couldn't be there to meet you all tonight because we are on a trip. We're in Illinois meeting the grandparents. And okay, the reason why we're having this interview right now is because we want to show you or tell you about our journey with standard issue.
So, my standard issue is about competitiveness and wanting to be number one all the time. Prior to meeting Jesus and accepting Him into my heart, I always wanted to be number one, wanted to be the best at everything that I did, wanted to beat everybody in everything that I did and things. And even though I knew in a lot of things I wouldn't be able to be number one, I would beat myself up about not being able to be the best person that was doing it at that time and everything. And it was really tough and would wear me down trying to do things that I knew I probably wouldn't be the best at, but being the best at them, yeah. and when I wasn't able to be the best at what I was doing or be first in a competition of some sort or anything like that, I would feel an emptiness in me, and I would fill it with partying and alcohol and all that stuff. And there'd be many times when you would find me out at the bars and the clubs and just going crazy, and people thought I was living a happy, fun life, but in reality it was just tearing me apart and making me really down and depressed and just angry at myself and everything. Yeah, but when I finally let Jesus into my heart about 1.5 years ago, that whole standard issue started to adjust. I started to not need to be number one, but do the best that I could do with the ability that God gave me. Not try to go above that, because I started to know and learn that God gave me what I have, and that's what I have, and that's the best. And no matter what, even if you're last in something, that's still the best, because you're using what God gave you, and that's what, yeah. Alright everybody, so I just want to leave you with one last message, and that is, in the last 1.5 years since I accepted Jesus in my heart and started following Him, I learned that no matter what the world says, whether it's through the TV, magazines, newspapers, teachers, friends, sports coaches, or anybody, no matter what they say, the only one true way to have real happiness and love in your life is through Jesus. And I wouldn't have learned that without meeting this beautiful young woman next to me and Pastor Joshua and everybody at Global Revival Church, and they helped me figure that out as well. So all I gotta say is thank you, and enjoy the rest of the night.
In my past life, I was struggling a lot with my appearance and beauty. The reason why was because when I was younger, my mom, she used to always speak negative about my appearance, and also my relationship with my dad was like I wasn't really getting enough compliments when I was younger. So because of that, in my view, I felt that I wasn't loved by my parents. And because of what I was struggling with, I decided to drop out of high school. And also because my mom, she taught me the wrong concept of the end of days. So then that made me have fear and wanted to just drop everything. And then I was a Christian ever since I was in my mom's belly. And then I couldn't overcome my situation was because I didn't have the truth, and I didn't have a true relationship with God, and I was just too focused in the worldly standards, and I was focused on trying to find love from others. I went out and partied a lot. I drank a lot of alcohol. I smoked weed and did ecstasy, which is drugs. And then I had boyfriends and was having sex. I actually lost my virginity at age 16 and to a guy that I met online, and I didn't even know him for like 2 days, and I lost my virginity to him, and I didn't even love him at all, and I just decided to give up my virginity to him. But even while I was doing all of these things, I still felt very empty inside, and I still felt unloved and unaccepted, and I kept wanting more, but I just didn't know what I kept trying to find love, but I couldn't. I didn't know what I was missing. About 2 years ago, my life got exposed to everybody at the church and even my own parents, and when my life got exposed, I felt so ashamed, and I felt like everybody was gonna judge me for how I was living my life. But then also through that, it woke me up and made me realize how I was influencing myself to go to the wrong direction, as well as my friends. And then it also made me realize, or it also made me want to seek the truth, to find out the truth. And then, so God showed me the Bible verse, Psalms 139 verse 14, which says that I am wonderfully, beautifully made by God. And from there, I realized that this was the truth that I was missing. From then on, after I found out the truth, I decided to change my life and follow Jesus. So I confessed and repented for everything that I did, and was starting to learn more about the truth. The message I want to speak to you guys is that if anybody is going through the same thing that I did, the feeling unloved, unaccepted, not getting complimented enough, and filling in the emptiness with the things that I did, it is truly not the solution. The only way you can solve the issue is by Jesus, because Jesus was the one who led me to true love, which is God. And I also wanted to say that you too are loved, and that you're wonderfully, beautifully made by God too.
Even though in your past life you thought you weren't beautiful or anything like that, it never really mattered to me, because from the first day I ever met you, you were always the most beautiful person I've ever seen. So, yeah, I love you.
There's something about the way your sun shines on my face. It's a love so true, I can never get enough of you. This feeling can't be wrong. I'm about to get my worship on. Take me away. It's a beautiful day.
And he can do the same for you guys. He can do the same for you guys. Yeah.